Sly guest today in the CI studio. Meet our friend here. This is a ball python, and our friend Shannon Reedy from the Miller Park Zoo joining us to tell us more about who this friend is. Does he or she have a name, and how do you know if it's a he or a she?
Oh, two different, very different questions. Well, it's a she.
It's a she.
Her name is Rondé.
Rondé?
Yes, yes. She is a 36-year-old ball python, which means she's a very old lady, which is really exciting. She's in great condition and so doing really well. But she is one of our
works out a lot,
matriarchs at the zoo. Yeah, she's really super active. So excited today. There's a way of testing if it's a male or a female. There's basically a rod, measuring stick that could be inserted into their vent, which would be similar to getting a dog or cat's temperature taken at the vet.
I see. Okay.
And it's sort of a measuring stick, and it can measure how far that will go in without touching an organ. When it does, then it tells you based on how far it goes in, whether it's male or female.
Interesting.
So that's really the easiest way for professionals to sex a
find
snake.
that
Yeah.
out. Sure. So you said at 36 she's an old lady. How long do ball pythons usually live?
Well, 30 is a pretty old snake of this size. 30 is a nice old snake. So she's exceeded her lifespan, and we're looking for more years.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, she's terrific.
So tell me a little bit about ball pythons. What do you know? Where is her continent of origin?
Africa.
Africa.
Yes, she's from Central Africa, in the rainforests of Central Africa. They're basically ground-dwelling snakes, although they're very, very strong. They are pythons, and so they have a lot of muscle mass. You can see how wide she is.
That's like all muscle.
It is all muscle. So she would be a great climber. They're great swimmers as well, but they spend much of their time coiled on the ground, on the floor of the forest, and you can tell by the dark colors, the dark light, how that would blend with the leaf litter that's down on the forest floor.
Sure you could.
So she's trying to blend in to hide from a couple of different things. First, she wants to hide from her prey. She doesn't want those critters to see her coming.
She doesn't like this bright light at all.
Well, you know, I don't think it really bothers her too much.
No?
I think she's just excited. She's so excited.
She seems like she's hiding.
Well, that's just the nature. Snakes like to hide, yeah.
Okay.
They do.
When she does her little tongue thing, what is she doing?
What she's doing is picking up smells.
Okay.
So we have our smell or olfactory sensors are in our nose. So when we sniff in particles of everything, and that tells our brain what we're smelling when the particles hit the olfactory sensor. Her olfactory sensor is not in her nose, it's in her mouth. It's on the roof of her mouth. So she's got to pick up those particles with her tongue, put it in her mouth, touch that sensor, and then she knows what she's smelling.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And so is this one of the animals that your junior zookeepers get to work with?
Actually, yes. Our master JZKs get to handle the ball pythons, yeah. They get a little more experience than the newer ones, but once they get a little experience, then they're very competent in handling them.
What does it take to handle snakes safely?
You got to be comfortable. You got to relax. You have to flow with the snake, I tell them. You have to just kind of let them go where they want to go, be where they want to be, but then be able to control their body and give them a lot of support. That's really the main thing.
Interesting.
Because their bodies aren't made to just hang. Their bodies are made to be supported, like as if on the ground. So, yeah.
Well, and that's one of the things that you teach in the Zookeeper program,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about that program and how long, and is that still going on?
Oh, my goodness, JZK. It's been going on for a long, long time. We've had that program since 1972 in some form or fashion.
Wow.
It started then. It's still going today, going very, very strong. We have a lot of JZKs on the ground now as we speak. Actually, they just went home at 4:30, so they're out and about helping our guests to have a better time at the zoo. And
what is your Zookeeper Olympics that we see on the screen here?
Our Zookeeper Olympics is going to be happening soon. There are events, animal-related events, jump as far as a kangaroo, that sort of thing, that our guests can partake in. And then there will be an actual competition between our zookeepers and our junior zookeepers, JZKs. Ooh. See who wins the coveted trophy.
Pride on the line here.
For sure. For sure.
And it's I'm just picturing the two of them competing against each other in front of the animals, and the animals being impressed.
Well, I wish.
Yeah, we hope so anyway. At least that's the story going on in my mind. And you guys have you were saying that this program goes back to 72.
Yeah.
Which is really a drop in the bucket for the age of the Miller Park Zoo.
It is, yeah. The zoo was founded in 1891.
Yeah.
So we are an old establishment.
And you have a beautiful facility there. There's a little lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great park just to come and spend the day. We've got a splash park, and we've got mini golf, which is a really nice mini golf course, and paddle boats, and a lake you can fish. Lots of good things going on in the...
I love that idea, especially the little lake fishing. That's a good time, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this is good. So are you keeping active on your Facebook page?
Oh, my goodness. We've always got something going on. The latest thing that popped up, I think, was our Junior Zookeeper reunion. We're having a JZK reunion for all of those folks who've ever been a JZK. Pop on out Saturday evening, 6 to 8 p.m. Bring a guest.
It doesn't get any better than that. Reunite with your old friends.
That's right.
And both animal kind and...
Exactly. Rondé will probably make an appearance.
Thank you, Rondé, for being on your best behavior. We appreciate it. She's good.
She is
Look,
good.
I love that tongue. Man, okay, you want to find out what's happening at the Miller Park Zoo in Bloomington? Well, we can tell you via their website. That's what it looks like, and you can see that when we connect with you over at CILiving.tv.